Lamont Roach and Gervonta Tank Davis have been stirring up a storm in the boxing world, and things are only getting more intense as their fight draws closer. Over the past few months, these two athletes have gone back and forth with trash talk, mind games, and personal jabs. But it wasn't until a private event in Las Vegas that their rivalry truly escalated. Let's dive into the details of the fight between these two, how the tension boiled over, and what it all means leading up to their showdown in March 2025. The two men had always exchanged words before, both in interviews and on social media, but it was clear that the bad blood between them was something far more personal. Roach, a fighter who's worked hard for years to make a name for himself in the sport, had been quietly focused on improving his technique and building his legacy. Davis, on the other hand, has always been the brash, outspoken fighter, known for his explosive knockout power and his ability to stir up controversy with his trash talk. Their feud came to a head during a recent confrontation in Las Vegas, just 2 months before their much-anticipated fight. The event, which was meant to be a low-key opportunity for both fighters to meet with fans and sign autographs, quickly turned into chaos. According to eyewitnesses, the tension in the room was palpable the moment that Roach and Davis came face-to-face. Davis, known for his fiery temper, wasted no time getting into Roach's face, talking trash about his past performances and mocking his skills. Roach, who had been taking the high road for months, wasn't about to let it slide. He fired back at Davis with words of his own, and what started as a verbal exchange soon turned physical. Davis, with his trademark explosive nature, allegedly threw the first punch, shoving Roach in the chest. Roach, not one to back down, immediately responded with a counterstrike, and before anyone knew it, punches were flying. The scene quickly descended into chaos as security rushed to break up the fight, but by then it was clear that the two fighters were ready to go at it. This wasn't just a minor scuffle, it was a full-on brawl, and the atmosphere in the room was electric. The tension was so thick that you could cut it with a knife, and it felt as though the fight had already started. After the brawl, the social media reaction started pouring in. Roach, never one to shy away from speaking his mind, took to Twitter to express his anger at Davis and called him out for his behavior. In a tweet that quickly went viral, Roach said, "Your boy needs to learn some respect. We're 2 months out from this fight, and he's out here acting like a child. Ain't nobody scared of him. Come fight me in the ring like a man, and let's see what happens." Roach's tweet sent shockwaves through the boxing world, with fans rallying behind him and criticizing Davis for his actions. It was clear that Roach was not going to let Davis get away with disrespecting him, and he was ready to take the fight to the ring. The altercation at the private event was just the latest chapter in a growing rivalry between these two fighters. For months, the build-up to their fight had been full of verbal jabs and back-and-forth insults, with Davis often going out of his way to get under Roach's skin. Davis has always been known for his confidence and his ability to get inside the heads of his opponents, but Roach's response showed that he wasn't intimidated. If anything, the incident seemed to fuel Roach's fire, giving him even more motivation to prove that he could go toe-to-toe with Davis in the ring. But the question on everyone's mind is, how will this altercation affect the fight? While some might think that the drama surrounding their feud will just add to the hype, others believe that it could have a significant impact on the mental game going into the match. Boxing is as much about mental toughness as it is about physical skill, and the way Roach has handled the trash talk and the confrontation in Vegas shows that he's not going to let Davis get in his head. In fact, the brawl and Roach's response might give him an emotional edge going into the fight, as he's clearly determined to prove that he can hang with one of the most feared fighters in the division. Roach's skills in the ring are often overlooked by casual fans, but anyone who's seen him fight knows that he's no slouch. He's a technically gifted fighter with solid footwork, great timing, and an ability to land combinations with precision. While Davis has been dominant in his career, Roach has the potential to surprise him. The fact that he's been able to stay calm and focused through all the trash talk and public drama shows that he has the mental fortitude to handle the pressure. If he can channel that energy into his training and come out with a clear head when the bell rings, he could make things very interesting. Davis, on the other hand, is a powerhouse in the ring. Known for his knockout power, he's capable of ending a fight with one punch. His confidence and fearlessness have been key to his success, and he thrives on the hype surrounding his fights. The trash talk, the brawls, the drama, it all fuels his fire. Davis is a showman, and the more attention he gets, the more he's able to feed off the energy. However, this mindset also has its drawbacks. The emotional roller coaster of trash talk and drama can sometimes cloud his judgment and lead to mistakes. It's clear that Davis thrives in chaos, but whether or not that will work in his favor against a fighter like Roach remains to be seen. What's clear is that the fight between Davis and Roach is going to be one for the ages. The mental and physical aspects of the match are equally important, and both fighters have shown that they're ready to leave it all in the ring. Roach is coming in with something to prove, while Davis is looking to maintain his dominance and prove that he's the best. The stakes are high, and both men are putting everything on the line. As we inch closer to the fight, the anticipation continues to build. Fans are eager to see how the rivalry will play out, both inside the ring and outside of it. The trash talk, the brawl, and the social media exchanges have all added to the drama, but now it's time for the fighters to let their fists do the talking. The fight on March 1st, 2025 is shaping up to be one of the most heated and exciting matchups in recent memory, and the boxing world is buzzing with excitement. But what's at the heart of all this? Why does this fight matter so much? The answer lies in the mental aspect of boxing. As much as physical skill plays a role, it's often the mental game that decides the outcome. Roach has shown that he's mentally tough and unafraid of Davis, while Davis' trash talk and explosive temper could work against him if he's not careful. The fight is not just about who has the better technique or the stronger punches, it's about who can keep their cool under pressure and who can use their mind to outsmart their opponent. The feud between these two fighters isn't just about pride, it's about legacy. Both Davis and Roach are aiming for greatness, and the outcome of this fight could shape their careers for years to come. For Roach, this is an opportunity to prove that he belongs at the top of the lightweight division. For Davis, it's a chance to silence his critics and show that he's the undisputed king of the division. As the fight approaches, all eyes will be on these two fighters, waiting to see who will come out on top. Will Roach's mental toughness and technical skill be enough to overcome Davis' power and confidence? Or will Davis prove that he's the hardest hitter in the lightweight division? One thing is for sure, this fight is going to be one for the history books. So, who do you think has the edge going into this fight? Will Roach pull off the upset, or will Davis reign supreme? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more coverage leading up to the fight.